Jorge. We're from the University of Calgary in Canada. I'm a mechanical engineering student and nutrition so to start off, maybe let's just paint a quick picture. So imagine it's Monday afternoon, you just finished work or school, you're tired and you're going home, but you realize you have to buy groceries. So you go to your local supermarket, and because you like to make these count, you really want to get as much as you can and either freeze or store away whatever is left. So the supermarket has already used up some of your evening, so you rush home, you put down your keys, take off your shoes. So what's the first thing you do after that? Well, maybe you put the food in the fridge, right? Well, millions of people around the world don't have that option. And so let's take a look into that.
So it is estimated that 25 to 50% of the food that is produced in the world actually goes to waste. And a report given by the United Nations says that 795 million people out of 7.3 billion, that is to say 1 in every 9 people, suffer from chronic undernourishment. That's only between 2014 and 2016.
So like we've heard here today, there's lots of reasons for that. But if you take a look at the picture here, one of those reasons is access to electricity. So if you just kind of take a look at the picture, you can see that some areas of the world, so sub-Saharan Africa or parts of Asia, really lack this access to electricity. And 95% of those are in rural or developing communities. What you might not see is that even in certain areas that do have patchy access to the electricity grid, the access isn't reliable enough in order to provide adequate refrigeration.
So with wind chill, this unit over here will hold 40 degrees Fahrenheit temperature inside the refrigeration unit. This temperature is perfect to keep the food good for a longer period of time. Our design has won the student division of the Global Biomimicry Challenge, and we're currently part of the Biomimicry Accelerator Program in order to make this dream come true. Initially, our design has 3 main parts. So the first one will be the wind funnel where the wind goes in. Then we have the condensation chamber or evaporation chamber, and then the refrigeration unit as itself. We've designed this so most of our materials can be recyclable materials, so it has very little impact in the environment. Windchill has already caught the eye of many. Our design has been featured by Business Insider. They made a short, simple video where they explain how it works. And this video got over 2 million hits in Facebook and YouTube. It has also been featured in many articles in Canada, and it was recently featured on a TV show by a big US network.
So I'm going to kind of use that graphic that we made because I'm trying to explain a little bit about how it works, just to read it. So on your right there, as Victor mentioned, you have your wind collector. So basically, this is a funnel structure which accelerates the air into the tubing which is then on the ground. So as the air starts to go underground, it's cool by virtue of obviously underground being deeper underground you go, the more constant temperature around the world you get, the cooler it starts to really air. After going through a couple of coils, it then goes into what we call our evaporation chamber. And what you don't see in this simplified graphic is 3 things. One is that the water level isn't actually that high, and the other thing is actually much lower so that it doesn't cover coils. 2 is that we have a protective shading that protects the actual coils so that the sun doesn't heat them up. And 3, there's a small solar powered or gravity powered fan that blows wind or air over the coils. And it blows wind over the coils to help it evaporate, and then by that process we get evaporative cooling, cools down the air inside the water. So then it goes back underground and finally into the container. So as was mentioned in the title of the presentation, we really want this to be more than just a product or a device. We want it to function as a system. And so to do that, we are taking a look at tackling the issue on 3 main levels. The first is on the device level. And so this is our information flow level. So obviously the exact same unit wouldn't work in a tropical environment like a jungle, then it would work in somewhere like a desert or even a developing community that's going towards urban. And so in every single instance where Windchill is installed, we take the lessons learned and modifications that have been made and we store them in a central knowledge base to kind of make that global network. The next step is in the community. So we don't just want to, go to a community, give them a box of parts, shake hands, feel good, and then say goodbye. That doesn't last. It doesn't give lasting change. What we want to do is empower our community. So in this top graphic, you can see Jill, one of our partners, that actually went to Ghana, community in Ghana, and in that top picture, she's talking to a welder and a translator. And in the bottom line, she's speaking with engineers in Ghana. And so this brings availability of maybe new jobs in manufacturing, assembly, installation, maintenance, and improvement in design. And also even in, as Victor mentioned, parts of this unit were designed to be made from recycled or reusable parts. And so the hope with that is that in making more of these, we can also help somewhat clean the environment. The last level is in the financial or operational flow. And so we actually recently got to talk to a really inspirational person, Christopher Ateka, he was a really interesting individual. He was from Uganda, and he went from being an orphan to a couple of years ago being named on Forbes' top 30 under 30. And he started really similar charities and social enterprises, similar to the one spoken today by Professor Lee. And the advice that he gave us was that while it's really good to seek grants, sponsors, and donors in the initial stages, if you really want to be self-sustaining, you have to try and find a way to get the funds in a different way. So how we thought of tackling that problem was making commercial models, so ones that might be attractive to outdoor leisure or urban sectors, and using those profits to drive the social enterprise blessing. And so here's just a couple pictures of the first unit in Ghana, just so you can see how it translates from the graphic over to real life. So we're putting in some food and assembling it outside. So for any project, you need a good team. And in this case, this is our team. Marianne Egemont, she's a professor at the University of Calgary. She specializes in design and biomimicry, and she's been our main advisor for this project. Then we have Jorge, as you already met him, George. He's our director of development. Ceci Chang, who couldn't be here, she's our technical director, and myself, Victor, operations director. But also, I have to thank a group of people who developed the first model. And that would be Ceci again, Michelle, Jorge, and Mitchell Webb. Again, thank you very much for listening to our presentation. If you have any questions, please let us know.
How many units we have installed for actual usage?
Great question. One in Canada, which we actually we were able to freeze water, but I think that's just because it was winter in Canada. So it's lucky why. But actually, the first one in the ground was in Ghana. So so far, those two, but we're working towards some partnerships in India and
Great technology innovation used for great social purpose. Yes, and not bad. This is the most workable solution so far. How much is it going to cost the unit?
Yeah, great question. So the very first unit that we made, that we submitted to the competition that we were part of, I spent 16 Canadian dollars, and Canadian to Hong Kong dollars is about 1 to 7.8. So that conversion, and that was the most expensive part is the copper coils. And the entire rest of it, I was able to make out of recycled materials. So I was actually, I used aluminum pop cans, they're a great heat conductor, plastic tile from, I don't know where it came from, but it's just garbage and things like that. But the next unit, new prototype that we actually just made, all in all, it was $120 Canadian dollars.
So that's around less than $100 American just to take Canadian out.
100 Canadian dollar
No, 100. I think less than 100 US dollars. So
US dollar for complete system.
for the second prototype, we hope to take those numbers down. It's just the second prototype.
How affordable that is in your country? 100 US dollar flat. Is it affordable?
Yeah.
Yes? Good. I'd like to hear that. Any other comments, questions? You have a question?
So is it essentially like a closed loop geothermal system that you're using to keep it cold?
Yeah, chemical engineering.
And then how do you make sure that it's actually deep enough in the ground?
Yeah.
So that varies.
This sweet shoe is actually from University of Ohio. She went and she made a formal report, technical report, memo. She did suggest we had it 1.3 meters underground. I think we first had it, and she suggested putting it deeper in the ground. So that would be a matter of trial and error, more data collection, which we just haven't been able to do because it's the first one. But one important point that you brought up was that the inside of the evaporation chamber, that is a closed loop condensation evaporation cycle, so that people don't obviously in areas where water is scarce don't have to be constantly over the.
Yes.
So it's basically to replace the fridge in
Yes, it's there. Yeah. So we've seen a few different strategies that people in places with electricity grid are using, and one very famous one I think that some people might know is called a pot in pot. It's a big pot with some water or sand, and then a smaller pot inside, and that's their fridge. So this is kind of to help.
You said it costs $100 US.
It costs $100 with all new materials in buying them from a department store in Canada, which is expensive.
So I'm now thinking about using it for vaccines rather than, I think,
Yeah.
delivery systems for
Yeah.
vaccines.
Actually, that's one of our. So as George mentioned before, the first main idea was to create a refrigeration unit for the people who didn't have access to electricity, right? But then we came to the conclusion, like, okay, doing this, we're gonna need either to put our own money in or ask for donations, and we don't. It's okay to receive donations, but we don't want to depend on that. So we wanted to expand this to a commercial product, and one of the options is actually that it's a distribution. Another option will be something like a wine cooler / cellar. This is a perfect application for that for someone who's willing to pay for it, and it's something that maybe a second fridge, right? There's many people, especially in the US and Canada, who have 2 fridges for big families, and there's an extra cost to the electricity for that second fridge, so this could be an option for them.
But your idea of vaccine, thank you. That's
That's huge, yeah.
Just keeping vaccines in those areas where it's very hot, it can spoil on your own. Yeah.
Because the question is in line with that. It's about capacity.
Yes.
It looks quite small.
Yeah.
So what are you planning to do?
That's a good point. So part of that depends on one, how deep you put the coils, the tubing, and also the average wind speeds in whichever area you're putting. So, and in Ghana, we did some research in this division for about that size. So if you want to scale it up, the issue is getting wind flow or without having to go hundreds or whatever meters deep. So the size constraint is in how cold the evaporative cooling system will actually be.
Okay, more question.
In the communities in which you install these things,
Yes.
do you actually teach the community how to assemble it, how to maintain it?
Yes.
Associated.
And the idea, yeah, great question, and thank you. And actually, one of the ideas that we were not only in how to maintain it, but to make more manufactured is one of the parts of it, was a high ratio gear box that would replace the panel or obviously access to the electricity grid. And to do that, to manufacture the actual parts, there's an option of installing just an easy injection molding factory, small little building in those communities to make sure the knowledge stays there and there's communication back and forth. So yeah.
What are the ideal environmental conditions required for people and to improve? What is the flexibility in those conditions. For example, say if wind speed is very low, then what will happen to this bike?
Yeah, so one of the biggest factors, typically, if you want to call it, is humidity. Humidity is huge. If it's way too humid, the evaporative cooling actually is really low in efficiency. And so that's where adding new parts that come from knowledge learned in each instance of it, each data point, can come really handy. Right now, this is the first one that we have. Okay, so we're learning some. Well,
You can create a more complex system, you can use 2 layers,
so
okay, because you need
to work on the flexibility.
that, you can possibly.
You have
Anyway,
happy for that.
you have, okay, what's
Sorry,
going on?
My question,
happy for that.
am I right to say that it's fixed on the ground? It's, so, and do you think there is a potential to make it carryable?
Carryable.
As in, I believe there is a huge potential if people could take it with them to the market where they sell their fruits most
Yeah.
likely in the sun.
Absolutely.
So the idea is actually the first commercial product that we're attacking would be a cooler for people that go camping. So instead of using ice, you just use this device. So we're hopefully going to develop a way to go around that, and if we can apply it to that commercial product, then yes, that will be applied later. But yeah, right now we don't have the. It's good, but we don't have the resources to kind of attack everything at the same time. So we have to kind of control ourselves and go through one route, and then once we develop the capital, then for sure.